Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Anthony Lug. Could the income tax threshold be increased to $2 million in the next financial year? Well, newly minted Finance Minister Favour Williams provided a brief response to that proposal at Wednesday's post-cabinet press briefing. Kelisha Williams was there.
The government increased the income tax threshold from $1.5 million to $1.7 million, which means persons who earn below $1.7 million annually would not be required to pay income taxes. While many people lauded the initiative, some have been pushing for the threshold to be increased to $2 million. So with a few months on the job, we asked the new Finance Minister, Favour Williams, whether the government is now considering that proposal.
We are just ending this fiscal year. We're in the period during which all things will be considered. And I think it would be too early to opine on that, though.
However, in stressing that the government is committed to reducing taxes, Mrs. Williams also reviewed the steps that have been taken to codify the measures that were announced in the March 2024-25 budget. This included the changes to the Income Tax Act, which facilitated the increase in the threshold.
Additional budget measures that the amendments that I took to Parliament yesterday will codify into law are the increases in the age and the pension exemptions from $80,000 each to $250,040 each. It will also codify the increase in the annual personal income tax threshold from $1,500,096 to $1,700,088.
She also explained other measures that were presented before Parliament on Tuesday, which have been beneficial for the private sector. Specifically, financial institutions, consultant agencies, legal and tax preparation firms.
So these companies were subjected to a 33.33% corporate income tax rate. The rate that will apply now is 25% for the providers of these services. So again, of note, this government is reducing taxes, not proposing to increase taxes.
Kelisha Williams, TVJ News.
The inflation rate for December reflected a 1.2% increase compared with the previous month. According to the Statistical Institute of Jamaica Statin, the primary contributor to the rise was the Food and Non-Alcoholic Beverages Division, which increased by 1.9%. This was heavily influenced by a 5.5% surge in prices within the category vegetables, tubers, plantains, cooking bananas, and pulses. The second largest contributor was the Housing, Water, Electricity, Gas, and Other Fuels Division, which rose by 2.4%, driven by higher electricity and water rates. The point-to-point inflation rate for December 2023 to December 2024 stood at 5%. The prices of nearly all categories of fuel will increase effective Thursday. Each liter of 87 gasoline will sell for $1.16 more, while 71 cents will be added to the cost of 90 gasoline. Diesel and ultra-low sulfur diesel increased by $3.06. Kerosene goes up by $2.20. Propane will be increased by 25 cents, while butane will see 25 cents shaved off its price. At the close of foreign exchange trading today, banks and cambios were selling the US dollar for an average $157.61. The Canadian dollar is being sold for $109.97. $193.25 is the average value of the pound, while the euro will go for $161.84. The JSE index advanced by 2,484 points, while the junior market index advanced by 1 point. Among the 48 winners were Berger Paints, Medical Disposables and Supplies, 138 Student Living, Palace Amusement, and Lumber Depot. The 41 losers were led by T-Tech, Everything Fresh, Paramount Trading, Mayberry Group, and Iron Rock Insurance Company. 24 stocks traded at the same price they began trading today. And that's the Business Day. I'm Anthony Lugg. News from overseas after the break.